Nate, TJ told us to tell Nate keep playing well, so I'm here to do that.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I'll keep doing that.
You know, how do you keep playing well? Is it just the aggressiveness? That's what TJ tells us he's always hammering into you is be aggressive, score the ball. We need you, to do that as kind of the heartbeat of this team and not an added bonus. How do you take that when your coach tells you that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to hear a coach say score the ball, shoot, and that's just kind of what he's been saying the last couple weeks, and I think that's beneficial to me, and just knowing that we need that as a team in order to be successful. So I think that's probably the biggest thing, just staying aggressive, staying with a mentality of just shooting.
Was there, I know over the summer, he maybe had you in a couple times to kind of encourage you to keep getting after it. Was that a similar conversation in season that kind of sparked this recent play?
No, I just think it was just conversations with him about, like I said, just being aggressive and how the team needs it. And early in the season when we play some of the weaker teams, I think it's not always necessary. And then now lately, especially with all the big teams coming up, it's very important. So,
Tamin, going back to last year when you had to not play, I'm just thinking when TJ was talking about you earlier, how tough was that for you to ever say, for once, I'm not going to make the team better by being on the floor? You know what I mean? How much of a mental struggle was that for you?
Yeah, it's tough. Whenever I'm not on the court or not feeling my best, it's tough because I just feel like I'm not giving up, but not being out there with my guys, not fighting with them. So having that decision last year was definitely a tough decision. It wasn't easy.
And for both of you guys, how would you describe the way Coach Green, Coach Blount, Coach Defense drill everything into you to where it's second nature, the things that you guys need to do to be at your best?
Yeah, I think it's just what we do daily. No matter if it's a drill or if it's live or if it's up and down, competitive, everything, they're on it 100%. If we're going against the scout team, it's the same effort, same intensity, and it just gets drilled into us early in the summer, and we sort of just all dive into it as a team and take that as a challenge. And they do a great job of continuing to push us and just put us in the right spots to be successful.
How was I think with Tamin, well, even Nate too, you guys have seen the Big 12 schedule and different incarnations. This year you get the kind of that midweek bye. How important is that for a team like this, as hard as you guys go from the summer on, and to have a week like this to maybe get off your feet a little bit?
Yeah, it feels good to get a little break. When you're playing in the non-conference, you kind of want to play a little more. When you have those week breaks, you're like, okay, I want to get on the court. But then once you get in the conference and it's already been such a long season, you kind of realize that your body needs it, your mind needs it to sort of take a step back. So I feel like this week has been great for us to continue to compete on the practice floor, but just take a step back.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. The conference team, sometimes you get done with a game, you're playing another one the next day, or you're traveling to the next place. So whenever you can have off days, it's always good. And, yeah, that's all I got.
For both of you guys, I'll start with Tamin. What kind of sense of urgency do you have this year, with it being your last year? Is that a different feeling than you've ever had playing college basketball?
It's definitely a different feeling. I try not to think about it too much, but at the same time, just not taking anything for granted. Like you said, just having that urgency. If it's in practice, going out and competing, trying to get better. If it's in the game, just trying to jump on it right away and don't leave anything out on the court.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's definitely a different feeling, kind of like your senior year of high school, knowing that it's the last time you're going to be doing that at that level. So it feels different to me just knowing that there is an end, because last year, there's not an end. There's a whole nother summer, there's a whole nother fall, and then the whole season. So just knowing that that's not the case this year, I think it does give you an extra sense of motivation and urgency.
For either of you guys, you started last year, I think 15-1, got off to a 16-0 start this year, but 3 of your last 4 wins have all come by 30 points. At any point in the last 2 years, have you felt like, as a whole, you guys have clicked the way that you have the last couple of weeks where you've just blown past opponents?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's been some stretches this year where we played really well. We played really well in Vegas, I thought, and then that Purdue game. But definitely the fact that we've been able to kind of string a couple in a row, I think that kind of speaks a lot about the team, because anybody can really do it for one game, but being able to do it and get off to the big start that we have the last 3 games, and that's something that we weren't always doing to start the year. I think that shows a lot about our team.
I guess for Tamin, how fun is it to just kind of be clicking at the level that you guys are, where, I mean, it looks easy for you guys the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, it's super fun. That's what you want as a basketball player, as a team. You hope that every game can just click like that and you can win by 30. At the end of the day, it's unlikely. We're going to have ups and downs and bumps in the road, but how we're playing right now is we're on such a high, and we're just trying to ride that and continue to stay confident and feed off of each other.
Tamin, for you, how important is it for Nate to be able to hit that extra gear, and how much of a boost will that give you guys coming down the stretch?
Yeah, that's super important. We saw it last game and the games before that, but just the confidence that he brings, we can all sort of feel it when he gets going. The whole team kind of gets that feeling like, okay, it's going to be one of those games that we're all going to feel good when we see him do it. And we know that he can do it. We see it in practice every day, so we want him shooting all those shots, not passing anything down, driving to the hoop, being aggressive. And then defensively, we know he's going to do what his job is. So just seeing that from him, it just gives the whole team a bunch of confidence.
And Nate, for you, you've been Tamin's teammate now for 2 years. What are some of the biggest ways that his leadership or his playmaking has evolved from year 1 and year 2 being around him?
Yeah, I mean, I think probably the biggest thing is just the way he leads through example and how hard he practices, how hard he plays. A lot of people, when you get older, you can kind of take your foot off the gas a little bit, but he doesn't do that at all. And I think you just get a sense of confidence being on the court with him, knowing that in some games it feels like he's just not going to let us lose. Like the Baylor, first time we played him, he came back in the second half and just felt like, or the Iowa game, just felt like we weren't going to lose. Just you get that sense of comfort when he's on the court.
For either of you, how contagious is the extra pass when someone else is making it? Do you guys feel a competition between each other to make another?
I just think it's such a great thing to have on a team when you're just looking to pass the ball and you're looking to get your teammates involved. It's such a good feeling. It makes everyone feel comfortable and feel confident. So if you're standing there waiting for the next one, you don't have to think, maybe he's not going to pass it to me. You got to stay ready. And that's a good feeling to have, because we're just all moving the ball and thinking about each other.
Nate, I don't know which one of your threes it was, but the corner one that Bateman assisted, he's someone who hasn't been afraid to take a heat check this year. When someone like that is making that extra pass to you, how much does that help the team? Yeah,
I mean, I think it helps the team a lot, because when we had that 2-game losing streak, I think the biggest thing is that we weren't moving the ball as we have the last couple of games, and that just kind of shows that we will, and everyone on the team is accountable to do that. So, and it just coming from a guy like that, it gives you confidence shooting it as well.